I was waiting on the statistics to drop because I knew. You see what I mean, brothers? 81% of you voted for the other president, the lady president, the black president. And look what happened on November 6th. The black women came out. The black man, you embarrassed us. Oh, black man, we can't depend on y'all for S. Did you see all the other races? 82% of y'all showed out. All the other white, Asian, Latino, super high. 30-40%. Only 19% of us didn't. And look what y'all got. Y'all gonna learn it's only 3 type of black women, bro. It's only 3. Let me poise you, and please allow me to allow you to be great. You're gonna be doing the same thing here soon, my brother. Just continue to follow us. You don't believe me, man? I promise you I'm doing all right. Let me poise you. It's 3 type of black women, my brother. Number 1, you have the ones that we consider uneducated. And I say us because we have our conversations. My type of brothers. The uneducated ones. I hope black women are listening to this. I hope I have your attention because you will fall in one of these 3 categories. More than likely the first 2. The uneducated ones are the ones that believe the power is down here and not up here. These are generally your Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B type fans. Sexy Red type fans. They usually use the word celibacy a lot in their life because they think the power is down there, not here. Those are our educated ones. Typically, their daughters are the ones you see going around in the little booty shorts at the age of 12. Typically, these are the ones that are their daughters' friends instead of their mothers.
Typically, these are the hood rats. Okay, they don't care about anything but sex and money, and they use their bodies to get what they want. They're only about physical stuff and material items. They will sleep with men for money, to pay their bills, and to make their life more comfortable. They don't have any feelings for anyone. They don't care about anyone or anything but themselves, money, and the size of a man's package. Because everything is physical with them. They have no souls. They are the succubus.
Typically, these are the ones that come up with the same excuses when their children are failing in school and talking to the teacher because they just don't believe that their daughter can do any wrong. But in exchange, they're not doing any at-home participation into their studies. Them are the lost ones, my brother. Them the ones you continuing to hear on this internet swirling around right now. Number 2, these are typically going to be your educated ones. We call these ones the confused. Confused because they have either worked for everything they've gotten without a man and they believe that they can be alone. They believe they can do it themselves. The problem is they want a man. The problem is they just don't feel like they need one. How can you want something and not feel like you need it? Then you really don't want it. These are the ones that generally go to the big man upstairs and say, and describe the man that they see best fit them, instead of allowing God to do God work. These are them. They typically going to have the restrictions as in they want a man with a car, crib, credit score, no kids. But in exchange, the Lord 3 of the 4 she needs for her to continue to be great, for her to continue on her next journey. This is why she's hovering. She wants a man, but she wants him in her fashion and not the Lord's. Them are the confused ones, my brother. Number 3. Oh, these are extremely rare. Hard to find. Do not be deceived because even salt can look like sugar. These women are pictured in some of our modern day films, such as Black Panther, The Woman King. Do you see how much they care and protect the black man, even when he can't perform at his highest level? They're there to remind him how great he is. They're there to remind him how needed he is. They're there to provide him the motivation he needs to be great. You see, myself, if I would have gotten a queen early in my life, I promise you, this little that I have right now would be not 1 times what I would have. I can tell you this right now. Everything about what we're going through today, we need a woman. I mean, could you imagine having somebody, when you cry, wipe your tears and tell you, put your head up? I remember seeing a boxer walk out a ring. He had just lost the fight. He was down and humiliated, not because he lost in front of his woman. That's why he was really down. He was walking to the locker room, and you know what that woman did? His head was down. She did this. They're very rare to find, my brother. It's not many of them out here, but there are.
But the ones that are like that, they don't want black men. They saving themselves for someone else of a completely different race.
We got a plan to be able to come together as brothers, because I want to tell brothers how important things like credit, how important things like leadership and guidance and what our expectations are for our kids, things that I got late. See, a lot of women don't understand that. See, these queens that we talking about, the top tier, they see our growth. They understand that in the last 5 years, the average black man credit has risen by 47 points. They see that we are educating our boys on the right things to do and not to do. They see how we look at our daughters. We're growing, brother. Do not allow them to destroy the walk that you walking. You doing the right thing. If you need strength and guidance, reach out. It ain't got to be me. It'll be another brother who's like me. We're more than willing to help. Do not fall for the trap, because there's women out here who are going to make you great. I promise you. Do not listen to these internet TikTok women. They are not what you are seeking. I have no idea what makes them think that we want a woman who has the power down there and put the power down there instead of here. This everlasting. Good day, my brother.